So this morning I'm joined by our Head of Practice for Financial and Professional Services, James Dobbin. Morning, James.
Morning.
Now, I know you've been really busy this week, as it's been really busy over the last few weeks, in fact, in your sector. And I know you've taken on a number of exclusive roles. Could you go into a bit more detail about those, please?
Yeah, it's been a busy few weeks, James. Thanks for that. So as part of my role as Head of Practice for Financial Services and Professional Services, my job is to work with consultancies. And I'm lucky enough to be partnered with one of the UK's leading construction consultancies. They're actually involved in most of the major infrastructure projects across the UK, and we've managed to pick up 11 exclusive roles with them.
That's amazing. And can you go into a bit of the culture of the organisation for us, please?
Oh yeah, of course. So I mean, having worked with them for the last month, I would say very, very open, very collaborative. They tend to hire people not from a consultancy background. It's not even a prerequisite, to be honest. In fact, for a lot of the projects that they work on that are in the public sector, they like to bring people into the fold who are from a public sector background. So people with really good public sector procurement knowledge, good OG knowledge. And everybody that I've spoken to has just been really friendly, really supportive, and they clearly take a lot of stock in who they bring into the business because they've worked very hard at their culture.
And can you go into some of the must-have skill sets for individuals if you're thinking of applying for any of these 11 roles? What must they have to succeed or be a successful applicant?
Of course. So if you think about the kind of work they do, they work with they get major contracts in the infrastructure sector to work on massive projects and programs of work. So a lot of the roles, the vast majority of these roles will be within their delivery team. So that they've got a strategic procurement team that do the end-to-end procurement. So the category management, they work and they see the project through to the end. So 5 of the roles are actually at consultant level, and 5 of the roles are at senior consultant level. So there's a host of opportunities for people at different levels in their career. At consultant level, the base salary is up to 50,000, and that comes with a 4K car allowance and a host of other benefits as well, like private medical. At senior consultant level, you're looking at a base salary of up to 70,000, again with a 4K car allowance and a host of other benefits. Now, on the other side, or not on the other side, but they've actually got a commercial team, which really looks at a very strategic part of what they do in consultancy. So they would go in at basically the front end, partner with the client, and take them on a journey, and then hand it off to the delivery team. So these are called commercial procurement consultant roles. So if you're from a supply chain, procurement, or a contracts background, this could be a really good fit for you if you particularly like to partner with clients right at the very start of their journey.
Excellent. And why would someone like to work at this organisation, do you think?
Well, they're frequently listed as one of the top companies to work at by the Financial Times, which I think says it all. So year after year they've been nominated. They're also one of the UK's top management consultancies to work at, and they're international. So if you're at a point in your career where you perhaps think about wanting to work in, the Americas, Asia Pac, they're a global firm. So they will have international opportunities for you. You don't have to go down that route. You could stay in the UK and work on their UK assignments, but the opportunities really are endless at this organisation. And if you have the appetite, then they will support you. On top of that, I'd say it really is a meritocratic environment. So if you're feeling a little bit stale in your current role, you perhaps have hit a bit of a glass ceiling, or the promotions are a little bit out of your reach, or you're just getting that annual pay increase but not really able to drive your career, there's the BD element of consultancy. So if you're able to actively bring in work and create new revenue streams, then you can fast track your career, and I've seen it done. So you could go from consultant to senior consultant to associate director to director in a very short space of time.
And finally, whereabouts are these roles based, and how does anyone get in contact with you to find out more?
So with them being a UK-wide organisation, these roles could be based in Bristol, Birmingham, or London. The best way to get in touch with me is to send me an email at james@procurementheads.com with your most up-to-date CV. You can also apply to these roles and read a bit more information about them via the links in the comments section below.
Thanks very much, James.
No problem at all. Good to catch up.